Still sounds good. Not as good as I would like it to be. It's starting to pop more as well, which is good. But it still sounds raspy. Just at the high end. Yeah, a little bit raspy. And that window. Everyone's making that squeaky noise. I need to get this car clean because I haven't cleaned it because I'm trying to sort out these spraying like the badges where I've just got the tape on it to show where the emblems are. I haven't been able to clean it. I don't want to clean it just in case it takes off all the tape and I don't know where to put the badges. So I just want to do a video because it's in 5 days time and I can't really film it the way that I wanted to film it, which was I was going to go there and sit there and then like film them doing it, film underneath like before and after what it looks like, etc. But it's going to take like all day apparently to do, and I don't really want to sit in the, well, it's not really a waiting room, it's more like just a little bit of a landing and like 2 chairs and you're just staring at a bloody white wall, so I don't really want to be doing that for like 8 hours or whatever it is. So I'm going to drop it off at 9 and they're going to finish it around about 4ish, maybe 5 they said, so I didn't really want to be just there for like 7-8 hours. Even though saying that, they always say that it takes like 4 hours to do their exhausts and it's always half the time. Like the Z4 I'd done, they said it'd be like 2 to 3 hours, it took an hour and a half. The X-Pipe before this car, they said it would take I think 2 to 4 hours, no 3 to 4 hours, and it took 2 hours, so it's always half the time. So they're saying it's going to take like 7 to 8 hours, it'll probably be like more like 4 hours. If it was definitely 4 hours then I would stay there, but I'm not sure. So I just have to readjust the camera. It keeps on going to a weird angle, so it's like I'm a bit lopsided or a bit pissed. But I just want to just do a quick video. So as I said, I can't really film like the day of it, which is what I wanted to do. Me sitting there getting excited for it, what's it going to sound like, etc. Because I don't, like I said, I don't want to just sit there for like 8 hours and then film every now and then. And just, you know, you get the idea of what it's like. So I just wanted to do an introduction before the day of the X-Pipe resonators and the Sport Cats. So I'm getting resonators put on the X-Pipe because I don't like the X-Pipe. It's loud enough, it pops and crackles a little bit, but it just sounds raspy at the high end. It sounds like a trumpet, it's got like this little like vibration. Now I know they said that you've got to bed it in, so it takes 1,000 miles to bed in, which I haven't done yet. I've done probably about half an hour I reckon. So I just need to like drive it a bit more. The raspiness might go a little bit, but I decided to put the resonators on, one just to tone it down a little bit because it is actually getting louder, but the more I drive it, it seems to be getting louder. And I know that when I do the Sport Cats it's going to be even louder, so I want to put some mufflers on it just to tone it down, and I just want to get a little bit of that raspiness away so it doesn't like, I think it's like if it just rattles and vibrates. I'm not sure the reason behind it, but it seems like every time you do like a straight pipe or take a muffler away, it just does that weird after sound effect that like, it just sounds like a trumpet at the end. It just sounds like the fumes is vibrating something right at the high end. I'm not sure what it is, but I just want to get rid of it. Sport Cats will hopefully sound louder. I think they said it will be a bit more of an aggressive sound as well. Might be a bit raspier. It definitely should at least pop quite often, more than what it does now. It does it every now and then, like, but rare. I want it to pop quite a lot, so like every time I take my foot off I want it to like pop or downshift and pop, and they should be louder pops as well. I'm not sure if it will, like, I know they say when it pops apparently it's kicking out a flame. I'm not sure if that's actually true because I don't think that, like, if it is, it'd be very tiny flames, but that's what they say. Obviously it's not going to be like a Nissan GTR where it's, you know, like a flamethrower, but I just want it to just pop, crackle like often and loud. And I want, obviously the gains, apparently you can get more gains. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but people say 18 brake horsepower with the Sport Cats for the Maserati. I'm not sure if that's true, probably not. I think more realistically it'd be 5 brake horsepower. But again, that's why I said I want to get like a dyno after I've done like the Sport Cats, the exhaust manifold, etc. Just to see if the manufacturers are lying to you about how much gains you get out of these like Sport Cats and like long tube headers, because apparently long tube headers, some manufacturers say you get 50 horsepower out of it, which I think is an an absolute joke. I don't think that's true at all. But we'll get on to the day of the Sport Cats, which I said we're on Friday at the moment, and it's on Tuesday, so it's not far off now. But I just want to do a video before I go back to work, because I wouldn't have time to do a little video otherwise, and I won't really have time to do a video beforehand. So, but we shall see if it's as aggressive as what people say. A lot of people say that they prefer Sport Cats. They prefer just to do the Sport Cats on the Maserati, and that's it. He said it sounds way better than the X-Pilot. Like what I did the X-Pilot first. I probably should have left it. I probably should have done the Sport Cats first, and then just think, no, it sounds alright. Let's leave it at that. But knowing me, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I always try and do like the full exhaust system. I get bored. I'm like, what can I do to my car now? And then try and go from there. So hopefully these little Sport resonators on the X-Pilot will mellow it out, and these Sport Cats should make it sound very nice. Hopefully it's not going to be ridiculously loud. We shall see when I wake up Tuesday morning, ready for the Sport Cats. So I just got up, it's the day of the Sport Cats, and I just wanted to show you quickly. This is what my mum got me for my birthday. Maserati GranTurismo. Obviously you can't get it in the Lego set, so it's this one, but you can actually get the Maserati GranTurismo and in my colour. I just thought it was really cool. Drive all the way down to Ashford and get these Sport Cats fitted. Just at fast road conversions, waiting for my lift because it's going to be an all day thing. I just asked them to do me a favour, which was basically to get one of these back because I lost it as I was trying to like take it off again, because I wanted to get it professionally done. I was trying to pop them off, and as I popped it off, this like came out and fell like inside. So I was like, oh no. But lucky enough, it went down the side, so it didn't actually fall out underneath, because there's a gap underneath as well. But where there's such a large like metal thing like in the way, it wouldn't matter if I drove around. But I was thinking that I might have lost it. But they had a look, they'd done it for free, and they said they've got it. I was like, oh, because these are like £80 for one of these, pre-owned. If you want to get a brand new one, they're like £180 or £170. And yeah, it's just, I was like, well, I don't really want to pay that. But so I saved myself at least £80 there. Once my dad gets here, I can finally go to the toilet, because I'm busting. Because they don't do a toilet at this place because it's clogged up. It's been like it for about a year. And I want to get something to eat, 'cause I'm starving. And then they're going to phone me up. I'm not sure when it'll be, but I think they said it'll be done probably by 4 o'clock. But obviously where I live like an hour away, they'll probably ring me up about 3 o'clock, and then hopefully I can come before it's actually done, because I want to get like a shot of them actually doing like the start up. If not, I'll just have to get the start up like in the other bit, which it's still echoes because it's like inside, but I'd rather just I've got it done when it's on like the ramps, but it don't really matter. So I just got to wait for the phone call, so it's a good 8 hours waiting. But it should fly by, because I've got a lot of work to catch up on my business, so I'm going to do that when I get home. And then I've got to sort out all my taxis and everything. I haven't done that yet, so that should pass the time. So what am I hoping from the exhaust? So because they're putting resonators on it, I'm hoping that vibration sound goes, so it's not like too raspy. It's just annoying at high end. And the Sport Cats, I'm hoping that it's going to make it louder. I'm hoping the burbles more, they're louder, maybe even crackling, because I like the crackles more than just burbles. So crackles, if it does, and then pop. I want it to pop a lot more, and I want the pops to be loud, but I don't want it to be like, because I'm not going to do the pop and bang map. I want the pops and bangs to be real, not artificial. So I'm hoping it pops, not a lot, just pops maybe like when you upshift, downshift, etc. I think it's more on the downshift is when it like does the popping, like, and then you take your foot off the throttle and then it'll do lots of pops. Even if you put your foot down and then upshift, I'm hoping it pops as well. So we'll see what happens. So the next clip, I'm not going to do like a before and after, like comparing it to my car now. I'm going to do a clip which I did when I got the X-Pipe done. So I'll do stock, then what it sounds like with the X-Pipe with no resonators, and then it'll be X-Pipe with resonators and Sport Cats. So you get an idea of what they sound like, and then you can decide what you would rather have. Yeah, that'll do. Got the exhaust done. As I turned up, one of the guys said that sounds absolutely naughty, sounds really aggressive. I went, oh, does it? Cool. The other guy went, oh, that sounds fantastic. I went, oh, okay. And then the other guy who actually done it went, that sounds brilliant. When I done the X-Pipe, they didn't even say anything really. I mean, like, even though I was there, they were just, yeah. But now that I've done the Sport Cats, they're like, oh, that sounds really nice. The thing that I like about it is that the sounds come back, and that's probably because I've put on the resonators on the X-Pipe, because when I've done the X-Pipe with no resonators, it just sounds like a trumpet. I don't like that straight pipe sound. So the sounds come back, the like the little deeper tone, the little like I can't do it, but it sounds when you're going slow and then you put your foot down, it sort of goes like that, rather than like more of a trumpet. So if that makes sense, I like my exhaust noises. I'm not good like that Japanese girl on YouTube who does like the Nissan GTR noises. It's still a little bit raspy, but it's not as raspy at the high end. It's not doing like massive vibrations, so I think the resonators was the best idea. Obviously I've got to drive it around. It takes like 1,000 miles to bed it in, so it's going to sound a bit raspy. It's going to obviously get louder as you're driving it around after the 1,000 mile mark, and then it's, I won't say it's popping more at the moment because I haven't really been driving it around. I've only driven it around for like 5 minutes, so once it's warmed up and I drive it around, and the more you drive it, hopefully it will start popping. That's what I'm hoping. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not going to drive around in this video. I just wanted to like lead up to it, and then you hear what it sounds like, and then I'll just explain my thoughts on it. The next video will be me actually driving around. I might go through the tunnel as well, the Medway tunnel. So watch out for the next video, which is actually driving with the X-Pipe and the resonators and the 200 cell Sport Cats, not D-Cat. I didn't want to go D-Cat because one, it fails MOTs and you've got to keep on changing it out, and two, I don't like it to be even more raspy, so I just want it to be 200 cell. That gives it that sweet spot sound, rather than, I could have gone to 100 cell, but again, some MOTs foul it, some don't, we're not really sure. I suppose I could have gone to them and like every year and get them to do it, but I can't really be asked. I'd rather it just be like okay for MOT, and I don't want it to be like raspy or stupid, because I'm going to do the back box hopefully eventually, and I might do the long tube headers, which is going to make it even louder, so I don't want to start like straight piping it all again. So I'm just keeping all the resonators on there, X-Pipe, back boxes I'll do. Obviously they're 200 cell Sport Cats, they're not like completely decatted, you know, like completely gone. And the long tube headers will obviously, I suppose you could say that that's the only thing that I'll be straight piping, because long tube headers is different compared to just like the stock ones. They're like the small tube, and so that's more like straight piping it. But I don't want to straight pipe anything underneath the car, because I've done that before. I've done it from like the back box to the Cat, and then I was going to do the long tube headers, which is basically straight piping the whole bloody thing, and it sounds absolutely shit. It just sounds like you're blowing a trumpet. That's what it is. So I'll drive this around a bit more, do some more filming, and see if the sound changes as it's warming up, and I'll see you for the next one. Just quickly, if you have got a Maserati and you want to get the exhaust done, go for the 200 cell Sport Cats first. Don't do what I've done. X-Pipe just makes it sound raspy. If you are going to do the X-Pipe, do it with resonators, it just sounds better. But I would recommend going for the Sport Cats first, because that's when you allegedly get 18 brake horsepower and 22 foot-pounds more torque, apparently. And it makes it sound the nicest out of the two. So Sport Cats, I would say, so far is the best. X-Pipe just makes it sound loud and raspy. Back box will probably make it sound nice as well. So I would definitely say Sport Cats first, and stay tuned for the next video and you can hear the difference of Sport Cats and then not Sport Cats. I mean, obviously I've done one in the tunnel, so you got an idea of the X-Pipe without resonators. So this is X-Pipe with resonators and 200 cell Sport Cats. So let's go for a drive through this tunnel.